Learning a new skill can be a real game changer for your happiness and well-being. You might be dreaming of learning a new language to connect with a new culture whilst you're on holiday, or perhaps maybe learning a new sport or activity that helps boost your fitness but also meet new people as well. So with that in mind, I thought we could explore in our writing today how learning a new skill might transform your life. Yes, if you've got your journals, then we'll get started. Write about a skill you'd like to learn that would enhance your overall well-being. Oh, there's Skycom. Hello. Come and sit down. Oh, say good morning. Say good morning. Oh. Lots of boxes behind me as usual. Right, okay, Sky's going to sit here. Oh, you are? You're going to sit here. Okay. I'll maybe read that again. Write about a skill you'd like to learn that would enhance your overall well-being. What steps can you take to start learning it? I had an amazing guest on the Create Your Kindspace podcast back in February called Dr. Jill Williams. And she introduced me to a concept called the opposites. So the whole episode, the topic was burnout, but we kind of got on to talking about different ways of like managing our energy and that kind of thing. And yeah, she talked about this concept of the opposites, which I had never really considered before. So it's things that engage the other parts of your brain. So like if you're someone who's like more analytical and maybe likes coding and these sorts of things, you could consider doing something which is the opposite of that, which is maybe a bit more organic and free and creative. So maybe it's something that's artistic. And then, yeah, conversely, you might be a more creative person who kind of goes with the flow, and so maybe you would try an activity that is more organized and methodical and, you know, has like a set plan. Or if it's your job is a really physical job, that, you know, you're actually kind of out and about and doing things, using your body, maybe choose an activity where you're kind of using your mind more. So that might be like doing puzzles or something like that. Yeah, so really interesting to think about how learning new skills helps you to kind of exercise other parts of your brain. Oh, I think she's tired. Oh, I know, old girl, you are. I think there's also something really lovely about learning something new and kind of seeing yourself improve gradually over time, and that kind of building confidence and it spilling over into other parts of your life. So it's not just about the skill itself. I think it can really help you grow as a person. I'm not someone who hugely enjoys change. I do like to stick to a routine, and I do find it hard to kind of push myself to try new things because, well, I often say like I'm a recovering perfectionist. Like I struggle, you know, when I can't do things, and I see that in my daughter as well, actually, the frustration that she feels when she can't do something. And that's probably something I'm going to write about today. So that whole idea or concept of it's okay to try things, and if it turns out that it's not for you, or you know you're not improving, then that's okay because you gave it a go, and now you kind of know more of what you like, more of what you're capable of. Yeah, it might not turn out to be your thing, your kind of new passion, but that's okay. I actually had a really beautiful conversation when I was in London. So one of the other exhibitors, we were chatting at the event, and she was telling me how she had in later life decided that she wanted to learn to play the drums. We were talking about it because my son plays the drums, and she was saying that she really put her all into it. She got lessons and she signed up for an online course as well to kind of help with her practice, but she could just never quite get over that hurdle of trying to do, well, it's complicated, isn't it? Because you've got arms and legs at the same time. So she kind of given it her all, but in the end had decided drumming is not for me. And it was a really interesting conversation, which I guess inspired today's discussion. I think sometimes we hold ourselves back from trying things. So like I was saying, like my perfectionist tendencies quite often make me not want to try things. I think the other thing that I'm guilty of, which maybe isn't a bad thing, is that a lot of the things that I have done recently have been more related to my job. I would argue that I'm definitely pushing myself when it comes to that. So doing things like the podcast, the journaling, all of these things are things that I never thought that I could do, and like new skills that I'm learning in terms of communication and editing and all of these things. But yeah, I guess it's because I like doing things which are practical. And I don't know if there's maybe nothing wrong with that. It's maybe just a little bit boring. Maybe I should try and be more fun as well. Gosh, I think I'm rambling now. The dog is distracting me. I know, you love your cuddles. Please let me know if there is a skill that you would love to learn. What's holding you back? How might you feel if you did pursue a new hobby or, build up some new skills? I hope you enjoyed today's writing exercise, and I hope you have a beautiful day. We have family arriving today for the holidays, so that will be exciting. I will be back tomorrow as usual though. So yeah, have a good one, and I will see you then.